Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Racing's a pretty emotional sort of game, isn't it? A pretty tough sort of game. You take your horses to the races and they win, they lose, they do whatever, but you certainly, the hardest part is when you come home with an empty float. And unfortunately, we went up to Tachura on the weekend and we had a beautiful horse called Young Harry Cool, and unfortunately Harry went amiss in the race and had to be euthanased. You know, it's a really tough sort of thing. The staff here really knocks the staff around, and the owners were devastated that Harry had an injury where he couldn't be saved. They've had, you might know Young Harry Cool. We've only had him a couple of starts, but he's a brother to a Young Hostess, who's been a really good stable horse for us, and the owner's also got a couple of young horses coming through, so hopefully they can fill the void that Harry left, but Harry's going to leave a very, very big hole in the stable, that's for sure. Yeah, on Friday we'll take Tennessee Knight up to Benalla. He's going to have his first start. Just a really lovely horse. Like only a month ago, he'd sort of never even jumped out of the barriers, and he's just kept taking to it and thriving on it and just going really well. So he's got himself all the way to the races. He's pretty green, he's pretty raw, and you can sort of see his coat's still really dry, and he's just nowhere near ready yet. But he's got really a ton of ability, this little horse. So I'm really looking forward to giving him his first up run over 1400 in a nice little 3-year-old maiden up at Benalla. We'll probably progress in a couple of weeks' time up to a mile maiden at Bendigo, which I think he'll be really competitive in. But you just love these sort of horses who they have this prep, and I might be a little bit tough on him this prep, but I think it'll really make him for next prep. He's just been a horse who's come from 0 to 100 really, really quickly, and just really keen to sort of get him to the races. And if he doesn't bite me. Yeah, really big day for the stable on Sunday. I can't remember the last time we had 4 runners in a metro meeting, and certainly 3 of them being top weight, but really keen on having a good day. A couple of the older horses coming back. So this old boy here, Humzz, he's ready to go first up. Traditionally his first up form is a little bit plain, but you can see he's in absolutely ripping condition, and he's lovely and fresh, and really keen to get this preparation underway. He's had a couple of really nice sort of sharp gallops at the farm here. I've resisted giving him a trial because I just think I can get more out of him, give him a nice sort of hard run first up. But I can't be any happier with him. You can see he's in really, really good condition. Oh, hey there, old boy. Yeah, old Prince Ziggy here, you can see the old boy. He's he's just holding his condition good. We don't ask him to do a reel on the training track anymore. He just sort of rolls up the hill here pretty strong. He's still got a little bit of a wintry coat, this old boy, and so he hasn't bottomed out, that's for sure. Look, I really tossed up where to take this horse. I wasn't really sure what to do with him, but in a couple of weeks' time, there's a really nice race at Caulfield. I think I'd really like to get him to that, if not that or the Hamilton Cup. So it was a matter of where to go to. We just found a nice little benchmark 70 race at Mornington on Sunday over 2400. He's got 63 kilos, but we're going to claim on him. So he carries 60 kilos in a benchmark 70, so he gets in pretty good. He was in a 78 the other day and he had 59, so he only goes up in effect a kilo on his last start, but drops to benchmark 70 grade. So he's going to be super competitive. He always will be in this sort of grade, and you can see he's holding his condition really, really well, and he's certainly shown me no signs of training off. So he'll get every chance to go well again on Sunday at Mornington. Minyinga here, you can see her, she's an absolute ripping condition, this mare. I've really sort of contemplated what to do with her. She's gone a long time without winning a race, although she's been running really big races in strong grade. The better graded races have just sort of got her a little bit over those sprint distances. So I've taken the blinkers off her a few starts ago, and she definitely seems to be relaxing more. So I'm going to give her a chance back at 1500 metres against mares. There's a couple of good 1400 metre races through the week that have probably drawn the better graded horses in the spring into them. So I'm just sort of taking a punt that she's sort of going to be right around about the mark over 1500, and being Mornington, hopefully they'll run along and she can just relax. What she's done in the past when I've gone up to a mile with her is she's just sort of travelled a bit keen and then hasn't finished off. But I did have blinkers on her back then, so hopefully just with the blinkers off and on a track where they're going to run along, she'll be able to relax and then hit the line really good. You can see there won't be a horse at the races on Sunday that's going to present any better than her. She's in ripping condition. She's a beautiful mare, and she'll sort of get every chance. Got a little bit of weight, but with the claim she gets in pretty good. But yeah, really happy with her. Her gallop is really good here, so you know, she'll get every chance. But I'm just taking a punt that they only have to be 2 or 3 lengths below what she's been racing against, and she could be all over him. She just got to run the 1500, but I'm pretty confident that she will. Okay, Little Miss Gutsaa, I've sort of thrown her in the deep end a little bit. She won really well up at Swan Hill the other day, and I just sort of want to see exactly where she sort of sits in the big picture of things. She certainly gallops up like a city grade horse, so I'm going to throw her in a mare's race at Mornington on Sunday. I've done a bit of a Johnny Marr trick. I'm claiming off a bottom weight, so she's only got 55. I'm going to claim off her. She's only going to carry 52 kilos, so I can probably afford to be pretty aggressive with her early, put her into the race, and just give her a walk, Maddie, please, and give her every chance, knowing that she's going to run the trip right out hard. She was pretty good the other day at Swan Hill, but she was probably just better than him, and this is a massive jumping grade. But oh look, she's just drawn a nice gate. She's going to get every chance. You can see she's very fit and well. And she'll get every sort of chance to run as good as she can. I think we'll walk away from Sunday, not kidding ourselves, exactly where, you know, if she's competitive, we can keep it a sort of metropolitan grade. If she struggles, well, then we can always drop her back to the country grade. But her work this morning was very sharp, and I'm pretty happy with her. So she'll go as good as she can at a really good price. Yeah, on Monday at Swan Hill, I'll take this little mare Halobel up there. Her form is horrible, but I don't think she's going anywhere near as bad as what her form reads. She, as far as difficult horses go to train, she's it. She's as tough a horse as you'll ever get to train. But she gets to a race on Monday, which I think she can be really competitive in. You can see the condition she's in. She's in very good nick. She's galloping up great at home here, so everything's right with her. She just needs to jump and relax and then finish off. She's a little bit against everything. She's either over the races, or then when she gets back, she gets too far back, and things just haven't worked out for her. But I think on Monday she's actually going to get into a race where I think the distance will suit her. I think the tempo of the race should suit her, and you can see the horse is in very good condition. She's a lovely type of mare, but her form just is horrible. So we're hoping for a major turnaround in form on Monday. Loyal CONSUL, I'll take him to Geelong on Wednesday and go up to a 2400 metre race. I think he's just dying for the trip. He had no luck at all the other day. He's got carted wide and things just didn't work out all that well for him. The form out of the race has been pretty strong, so I think he's just he only just has to have a half-ply economical run for the first half of the race, and he'll be right into this sort of race. He just sort of went really wide the other day and things just didn't work out, but he's still competitive without going too bad. So goes up to a 2400 metre race on Wednesday at Geelong.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse is Humzz. He'll have his first up run at Mornington on Sunday, 1000 metre benchmark 70, so that's his grade. He's raced really well at this track before, and I think I know he's run second in this race before, and he might have even won it as well. So yeah, really keen to take him to Mornington on Sunday. He hasn't missed a beat this time in this horse. He spelled really well. He's come back in. His coach is easily the best that's ever been. He's always been a horse that's had a woolly, sort of wiry coat, but his coat's really is great for him, especially coming out of winter. He's bright, he's well, he's sound, he's galloping up as good as he has ever galloped up, and yeah, he's ready to rock and roll to go to the races. Probably the only question mark is probably first up. He generally has needed that run, but we couldn't be taking him to the races in any better condition than what he is at the moment. So he's ready to go to the races. There's some nice sort of young progressive horses in the race, but they've raced against him before, and he's come up trumps. So hopefully he can do that again on Sunday at Mornington.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Really busy week this sort of week. Doing plenty of miles. 4 horses at Mornington, which is Metro meeting on Sunday. As I said earlier, we can't sort of remember having 4 horses in town all on the same day, never mind 3 of them being top weight. So really exciting day for the week for the whole stable, and a couple of other sort of nice chances during the week as well. So middle of the spring, it's all happening, and just wrapped to have horses that have been competitive. Until next week, see you later.
G'day guys, welcome. Be a pest today, I can feel it. G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. This week's horse.
That's, I've stuffed that up, haven't I?